Miguel Iterati back here in the IBOP Vaults, and we're going to get you with a Bellator MMA odds review here because basically you got Bellator coming to us this Saturday, January 20th from the Forum in Los Angeles, and what makes it interesting here is that they're putting the card on pay-per-view. They haven't done a lot of pay-per-views at Bellator, and we're going to see why here in a minute. I mean, the bottom line is I'm not sure they have the product for pay-per-view, and I think they're going to find that out. You know, the UFC's pay-per-view numbers have been down, and, you know, in the couple hundred thousands, you know, they put out the big stars, they get to 1 million. You know, McGregor does his thing and stuff like that, but they, you know, they're struggling without a star, and I don't know that, you know, Bellator leading with Quentin Jackson and Chael Sonnen is the way to go here for, you know, to gain people's, you know, pay-per-view dollars. So I don't know. At any rate, the pay-per-view part of the card has 5 fights, and we got the odds right here. Obviously, the main event, we mentioned Quentin Jackson and Chael Sonnen. This is the first match of their heavyweight tournament. It's a 5-round match. I hope it doesn't go 5 rounds, because if it goes 5 rounds, these guys are probably going to be exhausted at the end of it, and it's going to be ugly. If they don't finish it in the first couple of rounds, then, you know, you probably are going to see a slower version of whatever you had there during the first couple rounds, you know, in the end. Either they're slugging it out or they're body wrestling or whatever. So, you know, we'll see how that fight goes. But as we head into it, Jackson is the favorite at -170 with Sonnen paying back at +150. Over-under right in the middle at 2.5 with the over paying +105 and the under at -125. So that one could go long and it could be boring. I know Chael pretty well, and I'm very happy for him and his success and stuff like that. But, you know, this comeback here, you know, I know he didn't make enough money throughout his career, so you obviously need to grab some good paydays. Hopefully, the same applies for Jackson, basically. So we'll see how it goes. Welterweight action, also 5 rounds. Douglas Lima defending his belt against Rory McDonald. McDonald, a -230. Favorite in the challenger position. Lima paying back +190, over-unders 3.5 with the over -150 and the under +130. Lightweight action sees Goiti Yamauchi and Michael Chandler square off. Chandler -280 favorite, the former title holder. Yamauchi +240, over-under 2.5 with the over -150 and the under +130. In the featherweight division, you got Henry Corrales and Georgi Karakhanyan. They're basically a toss-up fight in 3 rounds. Corrales -105, Karakhanyan right now -115, over-unders 2.5 with the over at -200 and the under +170. In the last of the pay-per-view bouts, also in the featherweight division, you got Shane Crutchin taking on Aaron Pico. Pico, a big favorite at -720. Crutchin paying back at +510, over-unders 1.5 with the over at +105 and the under at -125. Those are the odds for Bellator 192 and Sonnen versus Rampage. The fights are this Saturday, January 20th, live at the LA Forum. If you're anywhere in California, head to the fights. If not, they're on pay-per-view. You can catch them there. I'm Miguel Iterati, and we'll catch you after the fights.